Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Booming with Bella. I am your host, Bella Linez, and today we're going to do something new. I'm going to do a two-part series where we're going to kind of talk about some of the music that's been released so far in 2023. And I say this because I feel like there was a energy shift, almost like a really strong start to the new year by female artists. So the two-part series is going to cover the two songs that have really taken over just social media, the charts, the radio, like they're everywhere. First, we're going to cover Shakira and Bizzrap's Music Session Vol.53, and then we'll talk about Miley Cyrus's Flowers. So, this song was released on January 11th of 2023. So like the second week of the new year. There was little to no promotion about this track. Like I think they teased it and then it was out. So like little to no promotion. But they didn't honestly need it because the song took over immediately. On YouTube, it currently sits at 8.5 million likes, over 171 million views and counting. And so what the song basically covers is, it's a very public diss track towards Shakira's ex-partner, Gerard Piqué. He played for Spain and he cheated on her. He cheated on Shakira. He did the unthinkable, the unimaginable, cheated on Shakira. And so, I mean, the song is a straight diss track. Like one of the most clever diss tracks too. It's phenomenal. So before we get into like kind of the lyrics that stick out the most, we'll just talk a little bit about like kind of the aliquots, how well it's been doing, its success so far, and just like some facts going into the song before we get to the actual song. This collab came about actually because Shakira Piqué's son, Milan, asked her to do a collab with Bizzrap because he's a fan of the Argentinian producer. Bizzrap is also known for the Music Session Vol.52 with Quevedo. That song, if you don't know, it's all over TikTok, the clubs in Spain, which I'm so jealous of, and it's a huge hit. So he's done a ton before, but none of them have like started to gain the global success that Vol.52 and now Vol.53 did. On Genius Top 10 Lyrics, like the most searched songs, Vol.53, the original, so the Spanish version, sat at number 2, and then the English translation sat at number 3. So people wanted to know, all around the world, in all languages, what was going on. It broke the record for the biggest debut by any Latin song in YouTube history with 50 million views in 24 hours. @AshRow tweeted, "Latinos love two things, chisme and Shakira." And I thought that was a very notable tweet that I had to include here. And like I said, Bizzrap is the first Argentinian artist to debut at number 1 on the global chart in Spotify history. And in 24 hours, there was 15 million streams of the song on Spotify, and it's Spotify's top 50 global playlist. Sat at number 12 on the Billboard Global 200 and number 8 on the Billboard Global 200, excluding the US. @BuzzingPop tweeted that it's the first non-holiday single in history to earn over 10 million single-day streams on Spotify. And since its release, it's now surpassed over 100 million streams on Spotify. And then in general, Bizzrap is 24 years old and has just been gaining a lot of popularity in the last 3 years. But obviously, like I said previously, skyrocketed with the Vol.52 Music Session, but he's been really gaining traction in Latino America through these music sessions. Like that's kind of his thing, and they're so great. One of the things is that he just like gives the artists complete freedom to just kind of say whatever they want to say, and he actually told Billboard in September 22 in an interview that music is a space of liberty and my sessions are no exception. Artists can say what they really feel and take charge of their feelings. They can express themselves in the way that they need to in the moment that they need. I will never tell an artist that he or she can't say something," which I think is really cool because he offers like a really cool space, and like these songs are so well produced. He's a really great producer, and it's just like a lot of fun, and it's a very unique take on producing music and getting into the music industry. So I like him a lot. I really think that he's gonna be big news pretty soon, globally, I believe, for sure. Back to the song. To put it plainly, Billboard actually made a comment that I thought kind of sums it up pretty well. They said artists, and especially Latin artists like Ivy Queen they mentioned, have made successful diss tracks. You know, diss tracks are nothing new. They think that part of what makes this one so special and so standoutish is that nothing matches Shakira's direct finger pointing, which has proven combustible. Which I think is so true. Like, she literally says his name. I mean, with the play on words. Same with hers. Like, she says the woman that he's cheated on, but like also in a clever way. So it's like you can't be upset. Salpique? I mean, are you kidding? Anyways, to the song. So I will first kind of talk about what I found interesting and then go into a couple things that I've seen floating around on Twitter, some deep dives, and stuff on TikTok. So my first listen, what I got was, well, first of all, one of the opening lines is talking about how she's gutting on a plane, like she's not coming back here. She's literally moving to Miami, you know? Like, she's catching a flight and never coming back, for real. And then so much talk of being a champion, you know, he's won the World Cup, but then when I needed you, you gave me your worst version. I'm translating in English, by the way. But so she was his big supporter, but then when they were separating, she was going through a really hard time with her dad, and he just wasn't there for her. It's not my fault if they criticize you. Obviously, people have been criticizing Piqué. It's about to get a lot worse for him, but she's like, you brought this upon yourself. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's not my fault. Salpique, if it splashes you, Piqué is his name. You left me with your mom as my neighbor. So I don't know if you saw on Twitter the pictures of Shakira's balcony where she literally faced a witch towards Piqué's mother's house and was blasting the song. That was kind of funny. Debt with the Treasury. There was that whole drama where she owed money to the Spanish government. Somehow Piqué's involved in that. I didn't really get into the situation, but I know that it ended up working out for Shakira. Claramente, so Piqué was cheating on Shakira with Clara Chia. So claramente. Clearly, claramente. So clever, Shakira. And Clara was 22 when this whole drama started. So there's a line in the song where Shakira says, I'm worth two 22-year-olds. Clara's now 23, but doesn't matter. When she talks about trading in a Rolex for Casio, a Ferrari for a Twingo, she mentions those things because watches were kind of their thing when they were together. And he's also really big into collecting watches and cars. It's actually funny because after the song, Piqué came out and like tried to say that, oh, Casio offered him a deal, like a brand deal. And then Casio literally came out and was like, no, we did not offer him a brand deal. He's lying. So what I love is when she said, you spend so much time in the gym, maybe work out your brain a little bit too. Like, burn. Damn, girl. But, you know, it's facts. Facts are facts. Those are some parts that I thought really stood out. Also important to know is that Shakira found out that he was cheating basically because she has this like special strawberry jam and Piqué apparently hates jam and then her kids don't eat it. So it was like literally just her thing and it was being eaten. And that's how she found out. That's how she caught Clara jam-handed. So... But yeah, and then at Melanie Mora 2605 did a whole translation line deep dive where she kind of explains it all. So I'm going to kind of go through that now. In the video, Shakira talks about she's worth 22-year-olds. Piqué used to dedicate his goals to her like this because they're both born on February 2nd, just different years respectively. También, Clara was 22. So also, Melanie found out that she did that at the 2-minute and 20-second mark that she mentions the 22-year-olds. So Shakira's like, she planned this out down to the second. Following that, his favorite number is 3, and this song ends at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Miss Shakira. Like when I tweeted, I think I quoted this thread or something and I tweeted, she is a mastermind. Like the list of references don't even stop. I've got like 3 different lists here that I'm going to go through and I think probably there's going to be a new one that comes out tomorrow that has something that I missed. But anyways, there's a part in the video, in the YouTube video, where she kind of turns into a cartoon, and some people speculated that it was a reference to Take On Me, the Aha music video, which Bizzrap liked a tweet saying that, so that's probably true. But this thread suggested that there's a video where Shakira finds out her partner is cheating on her, and she transforms into a cartoon character to get her revenge, which is like another thing where it's like, damn. But shout out to the graphic designer that did that though, because I know that was not an easy job. And then so obviously Shakira in this song also talks about being a she-wolf, una loba como yo, and in an interview a while back, she said that the she-wolf represents all the repression women carry inside, and La Era Loba in 2009 was during her breakup with Antonio de la Rua. So it made me want to go back and listen to She-Wolf. When that song came out, I was too young and I didn't really like understand it, and I just loved Shakira, so I was like, ooh, catchy Shakira song, fun. But now I think that song needs to be added to like my daily rotation. And then so the part where she talks about, this is the part for you to be mortified, to chew and swallow, right before that Bizzrap does a little beat, and that beat is very similar to the Me Enamoré instrumental, which is the song Shakira dedicated to Piqué. That was all about her falling in love with him, just fully a song about being in love with Piqué. So, and then in this one, she's like, this is the part for you to be mortified. The chew and the swallow comment, this thread was saying that has to do with like the jelly, like chew and swallow this. You're gonna eat my jelly, chew and swallow all of this. I don't know, kind of funny. And then this part of the thread, as she says, I congratulate you in this music session, she does robot dance moves. And the thumbnails of songs dedicated to Piqué have robots in them on YouTube. So, I mean, it could be just like another smack at like, Piqué, this is for you. This song is for you. I'm talking to you. Or it was also mentioned that robots can symbolize the lack of humanity and feelings of your ex-partner. So. And then also, to put the cherry on top of that, Piqué's favorite band was Daft Punk, which is obviously known as like a robotic duo. Double entendres for everything in this song. Like I said earlier in the line, you say you're a champion, but you weren't there for me when I needed you the most. Obviously, he won the 2010 World Cup and won 28 titles over the 10 years that they were together. And then they ended when Shakira's dad was in a serious state of health. Also, in 2017, they almost broke up because she was depressed because she lost her voice. And he said that he didn't want a future with a bitter woman and sent her back to work. This is an interview. Like, this is literally known. So, wow. Kind of rude. Additionally, in the thread, they talked about the line where she says, I don't know what happened to you. You were so strange. I can't even distinguish you. Is suggesting at the fact his Instagram has like been flooded with these selfies of him at like awkward angles. And it all started after they broke up. So I don't know. People on Twitter were like, that's what that's about. Shakira's calling him out for his weird selfies. Also, every time she mentions Piqué or Clara, when she does the play on words of their names, the camera is at a low angle looking up at her. So to me, as someone who's had to take film classes, etc., all that stuff in college, I know what a low angle shot means is that the person in the shot is like looking down on the POV. So it's like Shakira is the one with the power in this situation, and she's kind of like taking her power back with this song, which is so awesome in my opinion. But I thought that was kind of cool because in the Vol.52 music session, there's not a low angle shot of Quevedo singing, and that would make sense because it's not a diss track or anything, but like this low angle shot of Shakira when she says their names, like, especially, is very clever, and I like it a lot. Especially because she says Clara as she looks down and then mente to the side. Like, be more obvious, Shakira. Be more obvious. For real. And then just other fun facts to know about how messy this whole situation is that in a live stream in 2021, Piqué was on camera and Clara accidentally came in the back. Like, he brought this woman into him and Shakira's home that their kids lived in, like, was stupid about hiding her, and then she ate Shakira's food? Bro. Not my book. That does not fly in my book. But he's getting his karma because this TikToker at AstroJack with 4Ks said that Shakira made sure that they have an airtight custody agreement in which Piqué cannot go and move to Miami or buy property in Miami. Like, he can't buy a house. He can only visit them in Miami. And he gets like 65% of their vacation time. And also, she put in a clause that Clara Chia is not allowed to be anywhere near their kids. So Shakira is definitely taking her power back, and I'm happy for her, especially because the first single that she dropped, Motonia, is so sad, and the video is so heartbreaking. Like, she's literally looking straight in the camera and like tearing up. So this was great to hear from her, and I'm happy that she's doing well. She posted a video dancing with her friends to the Quevedo Vol.53 Bizzrap music session, and she captioned it saying, who are we without friends who will not only dry our tears but be there to celebrate the highs with us. And so I'm just happy that she is reclaiming the situation, and not only that, but gave us a banger. This song is amazing. What a way to kick off 2023. So that was my little, like, sharing everything I've learned about this song with you guys. Go listen to it. I can't wait for more Shakira music if that's in the works. But our next episode is going to be similar in that we're going to talk about Miley Cyrus's Flowers, and just kind of like how cool this year of music I feel like is gonna be really good. I mean, we started off so strong with these two songs. I feel like women are gonna dominate this year, and I'm here for it. These are like my anthems, so this is gonna be a great year. I hope you have also had a great start to New Year, and I hope that you come back to hear what I have to say about Flowers. Real quick, I just want to give you the lowdown on all of the socials and everywhere that you can find Booming with Bella. So we do have a link tree so you can access all of the links at once, so you don't have to type in a million things. The link tree is in my Instagram bio at Isabella with 2 A's, Lainez, or on my Twitter bio at Bella Lainezxo. That has links to the website, the blog, the Libsyn page where you can listen to Booming with Bella, Spotify, Apple Music, and SoundCloud, as well as my Spotify profiles, my Apple Music profile, and the Booming with Bella TikTok. So all of those accounts are under the link tree. It's literally linktree.com/boomingwithbella. Again, in my Instagram bio and my Twitter bio and on the website. So all of that is there. So you can go find any of your Booming with Bella needs through those links. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you guys next time about Flowers.